So Barak, look, this is something you and I talked about a while ago. I remember you coming to me many years ago saying...
That was my first year in business.
In
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, you were Rookie of the Year, which was amazing. Yeah. And then you came to me and you said, Lahav, I think you slurred it. You were, Lahav, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going to be your partner. I'm going to own an office with you one day.
In Newmarket, I said.
You said Newmarket. Yes, you said Newmarket. We ended up in a way better place. Years later, becoming a partner and part owner of Forest Hill Aurora, corner of Yonge and Wellington, like the best, most iconic corner in all of Aurora, in all fairness.
It's true.
You know, that was that path for you. You had the vision. You followed through on it. Tell me a little bit of how you feel being there now.
It's honestly, it's like, you know, the secret, right? Everybody said, put a picture up and imagine this is what you have, right? Coming into real estate, it was a lot of doubts, questions like, where am I going to end up? And yeah, like you and I went out, and I kind of saw, like when I was looking at you and Mike and everyone, I'm like, I can be that person. I can be there. I know I can manage. I can run this. And that's why I came up to you saying, Newmarket, I'm gonna run this. You'll see. And I remember you told me, he's like, we'll get there, we'll talk. We'll get there, we'll talk. I
try to keep you realistic, right?
Fair.
Like you got to manage expectations.
For sure. I mean, I was just rookie. I didn't know much. And as time went by and I started helping realtors, just like, you know, I even had, there was one realtor in your office that I helped close the deal. She's like, you know what, let's split the commission. I said, don't worry about it. That was $8,000. I just said, don't worry about it. It's you. I'm just happy to help you. And that's when I realized, okay, this is me. And being there now, it's definitely an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment on so many levels. Not just like, an accomplishment, I became an owner. It's an accomplishment. Like, I got the step where I wanted to be. Right now, when I have people, you know, younger than me, my age, older than me, come up to me, ask me questions, ask me for direction, I love this. I feed off of it.
I got to ask you a question, Barak.
Yeah.
When I hear your success that way, and for young professionals out there, no matter what their industry, you know, this whole idea of being able to picture your goal, manifest your goal, and actually make it happen. Number one, how much do you savor that, and how much does it still feel like a dream to you? And then the second question is, what's next then? How do you manifest the next goals? You know, how do you go about that?
I mean, it's still a dream for me. I think the moment it's not a dream, it's kind of a problem. Like, it's always a dream for me, the fact that I'm still in it, I'm doing what I love. It's a passion.
I think you're still adding to the dream, you're adding to the goals. You know, like the concept behind goal setting is, you know, aside from the obvious things like making it realistic, writing them down, following up on them, it's constantly modifying them and changing them.
Always.
Right? Like the dream is the goal. You know, it ultimately is the same thing. If your dream's realistic, it's a goal. If your dream's unrealistic, it's just a dream. You know, so you've just got to be able to modify as you go. And I know you have done that. We joke about it, you know, at dinner, over a drink, at the office, on Zoom, whatever it might be. We kid around stuff like this all the time. Like, you are constantly evolving, and it's amazing. You know, I've taken from that many times.
I've always said, at least from my personal level, if I don't have a personal and a professional project at all times, I feel very stifled. I need to be working towards something. And there's nothing more satisfying than making, let's say, your 10-year plan, and you're sitting a year, 3 year, 4, and it's accomplished.
Yeah. Right.
And then the question is, how soon do I need to make the next 10-year plan? And that's where I've learned one along the way. You need to reward yourself, number one, with a watch or something, and make yourself feel good and really savor those moments. But then not to stop. That's just now a new road to start as well. You know, like, you know, you don't ever stop.